And turning to our legislative watch, a bill to hold deadbeat parents accountable for child support payments is now headed to the governor's desk.
But getting it there took a lot longer than expected. Kelsey McFarland explains what changed lawmakers' minds after they initially rejected that bill.
$46 million was at stake if this bill wasn't passed. Much of the debate focused on that funding and the families that would be at loss without it.
Without the child support that I get, I would be left with $133 a month to feed my children, to clothe my children, and to allow them to play sports.
Alexis Jabauer, single mother of two, says she can't rely on receiving child support from her ex-husband without the government garnishing from his paychecks. That service, along with $46 million in federal funding, is one step closer to remaining in Idaho. The legislature has passed the federally mandated child support rules Monday. Idaho residents testified for hours before a joint panel considering the measure in the special session.
We support this legislation because it is critical for keeping families in Idaho strong.
This is still a problem of integrating our state laws into federal, international conventions and treaties, and that's something we should not be doing.
Do not destroy the economic independence of the women in Idaho who rely on receiving child support from their former abusive partner.
Drop HB 1 and substitute a resolution that supports the governor and the attorney general in carrying forward with an injunction against the federal government as soon as they attempt to withhold or cut off funds, and particularly if they try to cut off electronic access to the interstate system.
Many in the Senate discussed reluctance to lay down for the federal government regulation.
Even though we are a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, we've learned to disdain and distrust the federal government. We don't want them telling us what to do.
Senator Brent Hill added that although many lawmakers would like to be independent from federal government, this bill affecting many Idaho families shouldn't be one up for debate.
But I'd rather put that fear aside and do what's right for Idahoans so that they can take care of themselves.
After a long day of debate and testimony, the bill cleared the House with a 49-21 vote, and the Senate passed the bill 33-2. The bill now heads to Governor Butch Otter's desk, which he already said he would sign.